Hello friends, in this video session we will discuss how to implement the form authentication in ASP.NET MVC application. So let's start. We will go to Visual Studio and create a new ASP.NET MVC web project. Click on a web project and here we get a ASP.NET MVC web application and rename it form authentication. And we select here empty templates, click to OK. Now it's creating a project. Now project is created. We will go to Solution Explorer. Here all the files and folders are created. In the first step, firstly we need to create a table and a structure for login. So I already created a database for this. We open that database. I already created table admin login. It's admin ID and it's a password. Now we need to create a stock procedure for login into this table. So I click on a new query. Now I create a stock procedure for login into this table with the help of this table. So I create a stock procedure, create proc sp admin login, and here we take a admin ID. It's a nvarchar type. We take a size 50 and it's a password nvarchar 150 and it's is valid with this take as output parameters as begin end. Now we store their value in the bit type is valid set at the rate is valid is equal to select count. Need to count admin ID from tbl admin login where admin ID is equal to @admin ID and password is equal to @password. Now we created a stock procedure for this. We execute that query. Now command completed successfully. Now we connect that database with our project. We copy this connection string and go to web config. Now here we create a connection string. Connection strings at its name equal to con, and it's a connection string, and is a provider name system dot data dot SQL client. Now the connection string is created. Now we create a database access layer method. We create a new folder here. Database access layer. Here we create a class for this. It's a DB. Now it's created. Here we adding some more namespaces using system dot data, using system dot data dot SQL client, and using system dot configuration, and here we create a connection string SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection configuration manager dot connection string equal to con, and it's a connection string. Here we create a function for admin login. Say int. I already discussed how to create a login page in ASP.NET MVC in previous video session. I will provide a description of this video in a description of. And now public int, it's write a method name admin login, and here we take a 2 parameter admin ID and it's a password, admin ID and password, and here we take a SQL command com is equal to new SQL command. Here we write a procedure name sp admin login, and provide here a connection object. So com dot command type is equal to command type dot store procedure, and so com dot parameter dot add with value. Here we write a parameter name, it's a admin ID, and here provide their value admin id, and this parameter dot add with value. Here we copy a password. Now we provide a value for the object type parameters. So create a object for our output type parameters. SQL parameter, make ob login equal to new SQL parameter ob login, dot parameter name equal to is valid, and ob login dot parameter direction equal to parameter direction dot output, because it's output type. And here we provide a size. No, it's not have a size, so we say SQL DB type dot bit. Now we add parameter dot add ob login dot value. Now we open a connection, and it's a com dot execute non query, and then we store their value in an integer variable. It's like a res equal to convert to 2 int 32, it's ob login dot value. Here we only take, I think, ob login, and then we return this res value, and we close a connection. Now we create functions for a database access layer. Now we create a controller. It's a admin controller. Now here we like it's a admin login, and here we call a database access layer dot db equal to new database access layer dot db. db layer, create object, and here we create a view for this, add view. Here we create a form, it's a label admin id equal to say input type, and it's provide a name, it's a admin id, and it's a type equal to text, and we style width equal to 150 px, br, and it's a password, and this is the, and we create a button for submit, its input type is equal to submit, value is equal to login. Here we create a form for posting post methods, its method is equal to post, we copy this. Now we create a post method, it's a http post, http post, here we create a form collection, and here we write a variable for accessing a value from database access layer. So call the db layer object db layer dot admin login, and here we provide these two variables. First is admin id, and here we pass a password, and this is the password. Now it's stored the value that is returned from this function, and here we create conditions. If res is equal to 1, then it's return redirect to action. Here create a function for login of when authenticate the user, send result, it's my profile, return view, we add a view for this. It's okay. Here we write a message, authentication successful, and say welcome. Welcome and CB or no action, and here we write my profile. Else it is showing a message my MSC equal to admin ID or password is wrong. Now, and here we set cookies for form authentication. So is firstly we need to add one more namespaces using system.web.security, and here we set cookies for form authentication. Form authentication dot set form authentication dot set auth cookies authentication form authentication dot set auth cookies, and here we set a username is admin ID, and the bool created persistent cookie. Yes, we created for this, it's a true. And we now create one more function for logout. So here we create here we created for button for logout. Yes, and we created a function. It's a logout form authentication dot sign out, and we authorize this view authorize. Now we create a button for this logout, and it's a sref, it's a logout. Now we set a view for returning the view when user not authenticate and user want to directly access this page. So we set a return URL in a web config section. We go to system.web. Here we write authentication. Its mode is equal to user forms, and we set login URL equal to set admin and their name is admin login, and we set a timeout value. We set a timeout value for 3 minutes. Now we run this project. We go to admin login and we in a browser. We firstly set admin and admin ID and password. Check. Select star from KBL admin login. It's admin 123, and we also set a message for pop-up. If we set a message for when user admin ID and password is wrong, for this temp message is not equal to null, then script, let's say alert this temp message. Now we check. Now it's loading. We write admin name admin 123, click to login. Now authentication successful. We go to logout. We create a logout view. Create a view for logout section and view. We write here a message logout view or logout. Loading. Now if we directly access this page, then it's returned to admin login page. Now it's returned to admin login section. If we write a wrong password, then it's showing admin ID or password is wrong. So all it's done. So thanks for watching. If you have any queries or questions, please write in the comment box. I will reply you soon. And please don't forget to watch these two videos and click on this circle for subscribe my channel for latest video updates. So we will meet in next video session. Thanks. Thanks. Bye bye.